Hey there, guys. What do we got? I picked this knife up, the Viper Lille, a Voxnaes design. So let's talk about it. As I was saying, you know what? Traditionally I've never been a huge fan, a big fan of little knives, but I'm starting to really warm up to a lot of them. I got that Ferrum Forged Gent, and I got the Benchmade Bug Out, and I got this little, Kershaw Atmos, super light, this and that. I've seen this a couple of times. This Viper Lille knife, it's Jesper Voxnaes design, and of course he's, the giant mouse, he's half of the giant mouse deal, but and he's designed like the Pillar and a bunch of other knives. Hell, I might as well just show you instead of him and Anzo, but so you got the giant mouse, Vox and Anzo. So you got giant mouse. This is a little bit more expensive. That ought to be a cool one to check out. Actually, I need to remind myself to do that. And then, of course, the Pillar, as it has evolved from a $24 shooter to a $70 one with S35VN and carbon fiber on the front. And then, of course, the CRKT Amicus, which I had in my hand. I had the full steel version, but actually I like that knife really well. Whatever. Hey, if I had to print it, you got to look at it. And then, of course, here's another one that I haven't had in my hands that I don't think I have, the Odino. And I think this might be really worth, getting my hands on too. And it's not terribly, terribly expensive. But, this one, as opposed to like N690, like the Viper Odino, this is M390. This is Bowler M390 steel. So that kind of changes the equation a bit. It's a small knife, got a lot of belly to it. Look at how tall that grind is. Probably not the piercing champion of the world, but that's a lot of belly on that knife. And you can see the way this front choil comes out here. You can actually put your finger on that if you wanted to. And so then you got this jimping. So I guess if you wanted to do that, So let's do that. Okay, you convinced me. That's reasonably sharp out of the box. Here's the box it came in from Viper, and here's the model number. Of course, I got this from White Mountain Knives, and it's a pretty simple box. Not a terribly, terribly expensive knife. Let me get all the guts out of it here. So it came in this plastic sleeve in here with some paperwork and the bubble wrap kind of surrounding it, and then the box. But it's got bearings on it. I did not tear this one down because I'm going to have another guy looking at it, and I didn't want to mess it up for him But probably no point in tearing it apart. You can middle finger flick this thing because of the cutout in the blade. And these will come in different colors. This one is bronze with blue, as you can see. Little backspacer, it's also in blue. So, whatever color this is carried forward in the backspacer and the pocket clip. See that? And should be able to reverse that pocket clip if you wanted to, although I'm not sure it's not going to point the right way, but it looks like that piece goes straight across there, so it should be right or left hand. And it snaps open pretty good. The detent's not real strong on this. Probably about a 5. I wonder if I can do this under the camera. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, somewhere around a 5, probably on the detent scale. So it's more really, for as small it is as it is, it's not a snappy flipper, because I can fail it. It's more like a swinging gate, but it's really lazy flip. Pops right open. But, and the good thing about that is that when the detent is not super strong, then it becomes so much easier to just snap that blade open with your thumb or with your middle finger. So it's a Framelock, it's titanium, M390, as I said before, nice satin grind. Good looking little knife, huh? Hey, where's Junior? Where are you? So, of course, we got Rex, the PM2, Rusty, the PM3. So let's do a little Rusty action here, because, fail, because he's closer to the same size, but not really. Not really, huh? Whew. This sucker's small. Small. Let's flip the knives around. Trying to get the pivots lined up. Small knife, isn't it? The Lille is little. And let's see what we got for paperwork on here. Viper, the TECNOCUT Lille Framelock pocket knife. This is the bronze and blue. Okay. And overall, 6.25 inches. You know, the handle is 3.6, 2.5 inch blade, 2.9 ounces. We'll see, and let's do that. .89. That's as close as you can get and not be 2.9. And I just blew past the grams. 81.8 grams. Really light. Good looking knife, and it's under $200. It's like, what was it, $189.99. So let's say $190. So if you take basically $20 off of that from your LTK discount, you're about $170 all in. So that's not bad for M390, all titanium. Yeah, 2.5 inches, so 65 millimeters, something like that. A little over 6 inches, 6 1/8. 15, maybe and a half centimeters. Okay, so 2.5 inch blade. Very small. Nice and easy to carry though. Not quite an 1/8 inch. 0.116, which is right at 3 millimeters. Let's see what the overall width is. 11.17. Yeah, about 0.44 of an inch thick. So just a little bit thinner than the Paramilitary 2 or Paramilitary 3 overall width, including these outer pieces there. So yeah, okay. And I mean, take a look at the top of the blade. You know, the spine is crowned here. I mean, nice workmanship. Good looking knife. Lanyard hole. Yeah. Clicks right in there. Nice design. It flows. You know, hey. How's it feel in the hand? Well, you got a big choil area here. You can put your finger into. It's comfortable. Go forward. Get all your fingers on there. Reverse grip, kind of hard to find. Maybe easier like this, putting your finger up on this. Because if you're going to back it off, then I got extra that I can't get a hold of. Pass through. So it's easy to disengage the blade. No lock rock, no blade play. Yeah. Centered. No lock stick. And that was one thing I was kind of interested in, and I didn't take it apart, but actually I don't see a hardened steel insert in here. I don't know about you, but I don't see one. I don't think there is one. Now, you know, I used to, well, of course, who can we name? Kaiser knives, when they first came out, they didn't have an insert, and I never had one with lock stick. It was weird. Also Hinderer knives, never used to have one. So, really strange, but I'm not getting any lock stick, any problems. And lockup's about 35% maybe, somewhere in there. But yeah, detent's not real strong on this. It can gravity flip, but conversely, it's easy to finger flick those kinds of things as well, which I think is well worth it. I don't need the detent to be stronger than this. Let it drop. And of course the blade's so light. Yeah. Now I haven't done anything to try and put any lubrication or anything on it, so, and with time. But right now, yeah, that's it. Good little knife though, I like it. You can get them in all different, and I guess that was what I was going to try and show you, is you can get the bronze with the blue, just the straight silver, or with the bronze on top, or with the blue and the bronze on top. And this looks like just silver with blue. And I kept thinking I saw one where it was blue with carbon fiber on top. And then, of course, this is the bronze with the blue. So you got a lot of options there. Small knife, but I like it. You know, net, $170. Well made, very nice, good looking, sophisticated, lightweight. Yeah, you know, it just depends if you like small knives, but I do. I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. Gonna let you go. Thank you so much for hanging out. And one more pass around the knife backspacer. Hardware, lanyard hole, pocket clip, deep carry, by the way, if we didn't say that before. Yeah, nice choil for getting your finger up front. I don't know about that for sharpening, but yeah, probably work. Nice cutaway in the blade. Yeah, I like it. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much. And thank you, Mr. Flanagan, for hanging around. We'll be back. Talk about another knife. The Viper. Interesting knife. Small knife. I like the design. I like a lot of Voxnaes designs. So, yeah, this is just one of them. One of many. Very talented guy. Probably very busy guy, actually. And, yeah, I probably need to trim myself up on some of the giant mouse stuff, because there's some new designs have come out, and I've never put them in my hand yet. I think that would be really interesting. All right, later. You know what we do around here. We love these knives, so you guys stay sharp.